Hi, I'm Justine Rintoul. Welcome to this Yin Yoga class for the heart and the lungs. We're going to work with the heart and the lung meridian channels or energy channels, which are mainly focused in the upper body, so obviously around the heart and lungs, but also extending down to the arms and the palms of the hands. So physically, these are the areas. We'll also do a little bit of hip opening. And energetically, we're working with the heart chakra. So you may feel intense emotions arise. You could feel emotions of love, joy, but also of grief and sadness. So it's okay, just allow these emotions to come and see if you can practice with an attitude of acceptance. So just welcoming all emotions and allowing everything to be there. All right, the props that you'll need are, if your shoulders are tight, you'll need a strap or a little a tie or a belt. And you'll need a bolster or a couch cushion wrapped with a towel, and a blanket is also good. All right, once you've got everything, get comfortable, find a comfortable seat where you won't be disturbed, and start with your right hand on your heart, your left hand on top of your right hand. Take a nice deep breath in to arrive. Allowing everything to soften. And just start to connect with the legs, connect with your seat, and start to feel the earth beneath you spreading out in all directions, just supporting your weight. Know that you can relax down into Mother Earth and be held in her nourishing arms. So soften the cells of the body as you let the earth support you. And take another deep inhale. Feel the belly rise. Exhale, let everything soften. And just turning your attention inwards, just noticing the mood of your heart. Notice any sensations that are present in the body at this moment. Again, just allowing whatever's there to be there fully. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Good, and we'll just do a little bit of movement before we start to hold our yin poses. So inhale, bring your arms out to a cactus or goalpost shape. Filling up the lungs with fresh prana, fresh breath, expanding the heart space, and then exhale, rounding the shoulders, bringing the forearms to meet. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding, bringing the forearms together. Inhale, big opening, expansion. Exhale. Might like to add an affirmation here, so you could say, my heart is filled with joy and gratitude. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, my heart is filled with joy and gratitude. Exhale, rounding. Just notice how it feels when you repeat that affirmation to yourself. Inhale, my heart is filled with joy and gratitude. Exhale, round. If you feel resistance to any affirmations, don't worry, just notice it, just let it be. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open up, good. And then just link the hands behind your head and just take some circles with the hands. So imagine the hands are drawing a circle on the ceiling and you're just moving around with them, extending through the waist. Just letting the shoulders start to unravel any tension, any kinks that are there, and then back the other way. Round you go. Round you go. Good, and then inhale, lengthen through the arms, lengthen through the waist. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Just take a gentle twist, looking up and over. Inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, gentle twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good, well done. All right, so the first pose we're going to come into is a child's pose with a twist. So come onto your knees and take your knees wide, toes touch. If you'd like to use a blanket to pad between your toes and your seat, that's a nice option. And then when you're ready, we're going to come into the child's pose with a twist. We're going to thread the right arm under, left arm comes out in front or behind the back. So you can stretch that left arm up or bring it back behind you. And even though you're in a twist, see if you can still take those deep breaths all the way into the belly. Start to soften and become still. Relax the jaw, relax the temples. Let everything go. All you need to do is focus on the breath. Well done. Slowly release that top arm. Use it to help push the floor away. Take a breath. And when you're ready, you'll move to the other side. So the left arm threads under. The right arm either reaches out in front or bring it up and behind your back. So just choosing the best option. Slow, smooth breaths here. Relaxing the head, the temple. Let the belly soften, the shoulders are down away from the ears. And even though you're in a twist, still continue to take those deep breaths. Well done. And slowly release that top arm. Use the hand to push the floor away. Take a deep breath in. And then when you're ready, we'll come into the next pose, which is a Sphinx pose. Now, there's an option to use the blanket here, the bolster. So you can use the bolster to get a little bit more of a lift and more of a luxurious feel to the pose. So Sphinx pose, we come down onto our bellies. If you're using the bolster, just place it under the bottom ribs so that the pelvic bowl is still on the ground. Then the elbows are under the shoulders, the hands and fingers are spread. Take a deep inhale here. Soften the belly as you exhale and let go. Relax the glute muscles unless you have lower back issues. If your lower back is really tight or sore, then it's okay to continue to engage the glute muscles. But if not, just start to relax the glute muscles. Let go of all of the leg muscles, even soften the soles of your feet. Your gaze is forward. And just follow the pathway of the breath as you inhale. Breathing in. Feel the breath moving all the way down to the lower back, charging up the kidneys, charging up the adrenals. And as you exhale, feel it travel back up to your heart space. Heart is open and expanded here. So this is a great pose to recharge your batteries. If you were an iPhone, this would be the charging pose for you. This is because we're getting into the kidneys and adrenal area with the breath. But we're doing it in this sequence also to open the heart. You might like to repeat your affirmation here. My heart is filled with joy and gratitude. Okay, and if you'd like to make the pose a little bit stronger, you can start to straighten your arms, spread your fingers and turn the palms out. Coming into a seal pose. This just makes the pose a little bit stronger for the last minute. Deepens the pose. It's totally fine if you're happy where you are, but you can, if you just want to go a little bit deeper, this is the one to do. Keep softening, keep noticing your breath. Well done. And very gently come down onto the elbows. Remove your bolster and then place the forearms across the mat and use your forearms as like a headrest to rest the third eye space. Take a moment there, let go into the floor. Then turn your toes under and just push into the toes a little bit, just jiggling the whole body back and forward. Back and forward. Good, and then release the toes. Place the hands by the chest. Curl the toes under and come up onto all fours. We'll just take a couple of cat-cows here. So push into the soles of the feet. Sorry, the tops of the feet. Push them into the earth. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, push into the palms as you round the back. Inhale, push into the feet. Open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, rounding, pushing into the palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, rounding. Well done. Come to neutral spine now. And when you're ready, take your right knee behind the left knee. Let's turn around so you can see. So right knee behind the left knee. And then sit back onto your sit bones between the legs. If this is difficult, place a blanket or a block underneath your sit bones. Now this is the pose where you may need a belt. So just grab your belt if your shoulders are tight. Take a breath, allow everything to settle. Feeling the earth beneath you. When you're ready, take the hands out in front. The left hand comes behind and up your back. Right hand reaches up and then down. So this is where you may need a strap if your hands do not join. Connect the arms, take a deep breath, open the heart and lungs. You might like to stay here, or if you're ready, you can slowly fold forward, finding that space where you hit the edge, and then you can just remain still. So finding that edge and then just remain still, breathing into it. Softening and letting go. Well done. Slowly come up. Gently release the arms. Place them out to the side. Push your palms away from you. Take an inhale, fingers pointing up to the sky. Exhale, fingers point down. Inhale, fingers point up. Exhale, fingers point down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, well done. All right, release the hands down behind you. Unravel the legs and just take a little windshield wiper here. Side to side. Stretching out. Really good. Okay, Preparing for the second side. Come back to all fours, and this time the left knee behind the right knee. Sink back, take a moment, take a breath. When you're ready, have your belt nearby if you need it. Arms out in front. Right hand behind up the back. Left arm reaches up and then comes down to join that hand, using your belt if need be. Breathing here, softening into the outside edges of the hips, into the groin area, and coming forward if you'd like to do that. Taking your time to find that place where you feel resistance. Make sure your sit bones remain grounded, and just rest into the pose, breathing and softening. Good. Inhale, slowly rise up when you're ready. Release the hands, push the palms away, noticing the rebound effects of the pose. Inhale, exhale, fingers down. Inhale, fingers up, exhale, fingers down. Inhale, fingers up, exhale, fingers down. Well done. Hands behind you. Unravel the legs and just take a little windshield wiper here. Side to side. Stretching out. Really good. Okay. So with your legs wide, we're going to take a little side stretch here. So the right hand slides down beside the right knee. Left arm comes up and over. Now, if your arm is just hanging like this, you can always just bend the elbow and let it rest on the head. So just take your variation here. Don't worry about how far down you come. Just feeling a nice rotation in the chest, the heart. The legs are heavy, you can soften the feet. Keep your left sit bone grounded. Just breathing here. This is, as well as opening the heart and the side body, it's also a great stretch for your lower back. Well done. And slowly and gently turn that right hand. Use it to help push the floor away. Take a moment to come up to center. Take a breath. Letting everything settle. And then when you're ready, we'll go to the other side. Sliding the left arm down, right arm comes up and over. Rotate the chest. Imagine there's a wall behind you that you can lean onto, supporting your weight. Remembering you can always bend that elbow and just let it rest on the head if you need to. Well done. And slowly use your left hand. Take yourself back to center, just releasing, just noticing any rebound effects of that lateral dragonfly pose. Take a deep breath all the way to the belly. Oh, well done. And slide your hands under your knees. Bring your knees together. Give them a little hug. And we're going to now come into one of my all-time favorite yoga poses, Supta Baddha Konasana. So we're going to take a bolster or a couch cushion with a towel wrapped around it. Place it long ways to support your spine and your head. Sit up against it. Place the soles of the feet to touch. And slowly lie back onto the bolster. Arms out to the side, palms turned up. Oh, it should feel like a beautiful position to be in. It's a very receptive pose, a very open pose. Just feel the shoulder blades draping over the bolster, really opening the heart and the lung space. And just letting yourself relax here. You might like to repeat the affirmation. My heart is filled with joy and gratitude. So the heart chakra, the color for the heart chakra is a green with tinges of pink. So in this position, you may like to visualize a beautiful green light flooding the whole of the chest, the heart, the lungs, with the tinges of pink that represent the highest part of yourself. So as you lie here, you might like to fill yourself up with that powerful green light, nourishing you, healing you, restoring you. if it's too much for your legs to be in a butterfly, you can always straighten them at any time if you need to. The main benefit here is opening the heart and the lung space. So physically opening the shoulders and the collarbones, the whole front body. Well done. And slowly, you might like to manually bring the legs together, roll to one side. Just remove the bolster and lie on your back. From here, we'll take a little side stretch. So send the arms out to the side. The feet are hip distance, feet flat. Shimmy your hips to the right and drop the knees to the left. Taking a beautiful side body stretch. If you'd like to make this stretch deeper, take the left ankle over the right knee. Drop the right shoulder down with gravity and just relax into the stretch, taking some deep breaths into the belly. Well done. And very gently release the legs. Bring the legs back to center. Take a moment. And then we'll move to the other side. So the hips move to the left slightly. Drop the knees to the right. Gaze to your left. Again, if you'd like to make it stronger, take the right ankle over the left knee. Keep the shoulders expanded and open. Just relax down with gravity into the earth. Well done. Release the legs, come back to center. Take a breath, take a moment. Notice how you feel. And we'll just do another shoulder stretch before we come into our Shavasana. So interlock the hands behind the head, roll to your right side, stacking the knees and stacking the elbows. From here, inhale, open the elbows up, keeping the knees together. Exhale, come back. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good, and let's move to the other side. Knees stacked. Interlock your hands, elbows stacked. Inhale, open that top elbow. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. Inhale as you open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Okay, so now you can prepare for your Shavasana. If you'd like to grab a blanket to keep you warm, do that. If you'd like an eye mask, grab your eye mask. And make yourself comfortable lying on your back. Taking up space, spread out your legs, palms turned up. And I'd like to give you an affirmation here. Just taking one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And just repeating to yourself, I completely and deeply love and accept myself. I completely and deeply love and accept myself. And you can either keep your hands here or you can release them, palms turned up. Let the whole body become heavy and just allow the mind to float. And gently deepen the breath. Slowly move your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretching up overhead. And taking your time to roll to the right side. Just coming up when you're ready. Giving your legs a rub. Taking your hands to the heart again. Taking a moment here. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then take a deep inhale, float the arms above the head, gathering strength and energy for the rest of your day. Hands to the heart space. And we'll seal the practice with a primordial Om. Inhale. Om. And surrender to the grace of the universe. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you enjoyed this class, please comment below, and I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.